And welcome everyone again to another edition, the final edition of the 2011 season of the ETBU Women's Soccer Show with head coach Paul Grant. And we are coming off of the American Southwest Conference tournament appearance last week, coach, for your girls out in Abilene. A tough loss in the first round to Concordia, Texas. But talking off camera here, you were given credit where it was due, and Concordia came out and put a couple goals on the board in the second half and broke open what had been a very tight and close ball game.
Yeah, we had a big opportunity right before the end of the first half, and we scored that off, so the game changes maybe. Actually, it probably does. They come out and scored, I think it was 65th minute or so, and then scored shortly after that. But yeah, hats off to Concordia. Well done.
Well, when the disappointment fades a little bit, I know you're all proud of your team getting back to the postseason, the most wins in the program. Of course, since the 2006 season, that would include, of course, all of your tenure here. So, congratulations to y'all on accomplishing that, and getting back to the postseason had to be a big deal for your program.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a step in the right direction. Obviously now it's not just wanting to get there, but making a mainstay to get there every year. And then obviously you get there, and then things bounce or go your way, then you take it from there.
We'll have a majority of your team coming back based on their eligibility, and you're losing 3 seniors. Christina Keno, your goalkeeper, your, I guess, 1A keeper, and Aaron Mason, and then of course your big one, the captain in the midfield, Danica Saxon, the 4-year starter for you there. Talk about those seniors' impact on your program, and maybe some things that maybe can carry over from what they've been able to show while they've been here.
Our keeper situation, and also we're looking to bring in a couple more keepers at least. But we would have been fine either way with Keno or Mason. Mason would have probably started for most teams in the conference. So we felt good about her role and things that she brought to the program. Keno obviously brought a lot to the program as well. Her maturity was probably one of the biggest things that she brought to help the young girls around. And then Danica, being here for 4 years, I think, to be honest, the things that she has done, as well as on the field, but a lot of it off the field, I think she leaves something to be said for. I mean, she has left some things that will be followed. She has left her legacy.
Well, I know that it's hard to say that y'all didn't score a lot of goals this year, because you did win 11 games, and when you look at your scores, and they were relatively low-scoring games. You did have a bunch of shutouts, obviously, which is good. But, to say that you're a low-scoring team is kind of misleading, because looking at your season stats here, a couple of more goals, and you would have doubled the output of your opponent. So it's kind of hard to say that you were a low-scoring team. Tigers finished the year with 29 goals on the year, only gave up 16. In that regard, I know you're proud of the way your defense played, but your offense showed enough to where they put goals on the board when you needed them.
Yeah. I mean, you go back to the 1-0, 2-1, 2-1 losses there, and then another 2-1 loss as well. When we had that stretch of losing that streak of games, chances to score. Obviously, you get in the postseason and you need to score. Obviously, we did lose in Concordia, but I think the pieces of the puzzle are there. Obviously, it's our job to go out and put those pieces together, and possibly bring in a couple more pieces to balance things out as well.
We already talked about Danica. She finished her senior season with 4 goals and 8 assists. And then right above her, at least in the scoring and point totals, was junior Rebecca Boo Davis. She had 7 goals on the year, finished with 5 assists, and had 19 points. Those were obviously your 2 biggest offensive threats. You had a couple there that I know you were counting on early on in the year. Somebody like Ashley Hamer, who battled some injuries throughout the year, but came on and was healthy toward the end of the year and gave you what she could. But talk a little bit about for us now what you expect to have coming back, and you expect to see from your girls here in the offseason, going into what's going to be busy for you in terms of recruiting as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're going to look to that. It's probably, since I've been our biggest class, it'll be graduating. I mean, so you look for those to carry you, to be the leaders. You obviously expect Rebecca Davis to come back and continue, and obviously have a better output than this year, to build, not better, but to build on her overall career. You've got some pieces of the puzzle of Gilly defensively, who did some things that she probably wasn't comfortable doing, did a great job of doing those. You've got Rachel Poole had probably one of our most steadiest players this year, start to finish. Kelsey Bisco, obviously, as well, captain coming back. Like I said, we do have some pieces to put together, but they're very small, and we're excited about what we do have coming back, because it's obviously it's work, but it's not work. It's as much work as it's been the last over the last 5 years.
Well, again, you do get to build on that playoff appearance again, and you know, I know it's just been a couple of days actually, but I know you and Coach Sanders have already talked about what you want to get accomplished in recruiting. Any specific things you're going after, or?
You know, obviously defensively, we're looking for a center back. Again, bringing a couple of keepers. I think we'll have coming back off the ACL injury, Tina Robles, who her freshman year played pretty much every game, every minute of every game, coming back into the mix. We'll look for some players to step up. Paola Bear, I think, is one who we're going to look to lean on. Again, hopefully Ashley Hamer not having the injuries that she dealt with this year to step up and finish strong as well. And again, just like everybody else in the nation, everybody from us to the best of the best are looking for the gold score. And obviously we can find something like that, find that diamond in the rough to laying around somewhere and bring her here, then you know, I think that'll be a big piece to our puzzle.
Well, the puzzle it doesn't have as many pieces to fill as it did this time last year. I know, and I know as the coach, you are very proud of that overall, and y'all had a great season, and just congratulations on that. And we'll look forward to some more Lady Tiger soccer next year.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.